Hey everyone, I just want to record a short video about goal setting. This time of year, we're bombarded with it. It's on social media, where friends are talking about what they want to do. New year, new you, drop weight, be the best version of yourself you can be. I think it's important to have, first of all, let's take an opportunity here to use this time of year to reset, focus on what happened last year and move forward with new goals. I personally love to set my goals every month, at the start of every month, and review them, see where I am and make sure that I'm on track to where I want to be. So that doesn't really change for me in January. I think December can be a fantastic month to set your goals and get moving forward with it. That being said, we're here now and I want to just give you some groundwork as to what I believe you need to do when setting your goals. So the first thing you need to do is find out what your why is. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Why haven't you achieved that goal in the past? And why do you think you need to do it now? So for example, if that can be around weight loss or if that can be around changing your career, why do you want to do that? What will the outcome be? And why is that so important to you? And when you actually sit there and you start exploring that, that helps to really give some clarity around your goal and give some clarity around what you're doing, and it gives a bit more purpose to your goal as well, and that is really, really important. If your goal doesn't have some strength behind it, it'll be gone and forgotten about come the middle of January. So once you do that, and you can then get very detailed with your goal, and getting detailed with your goal means that you write it out. Very first thing you do, it's written down on paper. It's been proven that if people who write out their goals are 30% more likely to achieve it. And here's the next thing, if you use an accountability partner and you declare it to the world, you're 70% more likely to achieve it. So I'm sitting here in Lanzarote now today. I was here in April and myself and Adrian wrote out our goals, and one of them was to be back here for Christmas. So we're here for a 2-week trip. It was there, it was in the diary, we planned it out, we worked towards it financially, we worked towards it with work, all the rest of our schedule to make sure it could happen. So if you don't write out your goal, it tends to get forgotten about and it tends to get neglected. So once you know what your goal is and you know your why, now you can start putting some strategy around what you're doing, okay? If your goal aligns with your values and it's true to you, there's a stand-up paddleboard class going on behind me, excuse that, then you can start putting that strategy in place. And when we're putting a strategy in place, it's important that we have a smart approach to our goals. We've seen this before, those of you in business, those of you with your personal goals, it's all the exact same. So smart means that there's a specific goal, and that specific goal needs to be, I want you to visualize it, I want you to think about it, I want you to smell it. What will it smell like? What will it look like? What color will it be? Whatever that is you want to attain. Very, very, very important, because that's how you start your visualization. And you visualize yourself living that goal. You visualize yourself being back on that beach or training in that environment for Christmas. The next thing is that it's measurable. So measurable means that you can, whether it's dropping body fat, whether it's money in the bank, or whether it's a change of career, you need to know where you are currently and then track the progress so you can adapt and get to where you want to be. Attainable. Is this something that is literally physically attainable? I will never compete in the Olympics, unfortunately, because I'm too old. So it's important that you make sure that your goal is something that's attainable, okay? And realistic. Is this something that's realistic for you? Is it something that's realistic to be completed in the timeline? Okay, and the last little piece is that it's timely. And timely meaning that we know where we are, where we want to get, and what the timeline is, working back from there. So once you have that strategy in place, then you now have the tools essentially to start on your track. The last little piece that's important is the if-then scenario, and I heard this only recently from a guy called Travis Jones. So if then means, okay, so my goal is to train and drop body fat, and I need to exercise 5 times a week, watch my food, etc. But there has to be an if then. If then means, if for some reason I can't get to the gym because of work, then my next backup is I'll go for a walk with a friend, or I have a kettlebell at home, I'll do a kettlebell workout, or if I haven't achieved my goal of getting X amount of new clients into the gym, then I will get out on the streets and I'll start trying to get people into the gym. And that's very, very important that you have that if then, because that is adversity and that's part of any good journey to success, and that will arise. So having a strategy for when it arises is very, very smart, and it essentially is the key to keeping you going. Remember, a closing little piece, goals have been compared to the stars in the sky, okay? For Arctic explorers, when they tried to find the North Pole and they were lost and there was a whiteout and the boats got shipwrecked and all these other adversity things arose, then they knew that, look, the North Star is there. If we just follow that star, that's our goal, it's going to pull us through this adversity. So have your goals penciled out on the mirror, first thing you see every morning, written into your journal, first thing you see every morning, last thing you see every night. Visualize them, because that's what's going to get you through the adversity and the toughness that comes with achieving anything great in life. And guys, why wouldn't you want to but achieve greatness in your life, okay? That's really, really important. And best of luck with this. More of this to come soon.